Just like tension kind of building.
Wow. Welcome back to Wave React.
Today I'm showing Kelsey Gracie Abrams' second album, The Secret of Us. We listened to Us, which features Taylor Swift. That was the first song I feel like I've actually heard from her. And then I started listening to the album just because it kept coming on autoplay, and I got hooked in that way. And then you and I also listened to That's So True, which is a bonus track, which is surprisingly the most popular song off the album now.
Really?
Yeah. So I thought that was really interesting. But ready to jump in?
Oh, yeah. I've been ready.
All right, here we go. This first one's called Felt Good About You.
I felt good about you till I didn't. Crossed lines past life's clear vision. Felt good about you. Felt good about you. Felt good about you till I didn't. Surefire train wreck on mission. Felt good about you. Felt good about you. Got what you demanded. Picture perfect like you planned it. Can't believe the way we landed. Falling through. Held my breath for your
guitar riff, so cool.
like the first time that we happened. We were fighting more than laughing. Black and blue. Felt good about you till I didn't. Felt hard then I lost your interest. Felt good about you. Felt good about you. Felt good about you. You.
Slowly building. I mean, you hear little strings in the background there too. Sounds like. That electric guitar there, like electric bass.
Felt good about you till I didn't. Fought hard through premonitions. Felt good about you. Felt good about you.
Cool effects on that.
The production on that was different than I was expecting.
So Aaron Dustner is the primary producer on this with her, who worked with Taylor Swift on Folklore.
Okay.
So it's got a little bit more indie vibes.
Which I like.
Yeah.
A lot. I was expecting it to be, I guess, like acoustic guitar led.
That whole thing was a guitar.
Really?
Yeah. A looped guitar,
Okay.
but it might be like multiple
I was
layers.
having a hard time pinpointing it. I'm like, is this a synth?
It's really interesting.
Is it keyboard? Like I couldn't, but I liked it. I was just picturing her and a guitar, like a strumming, and like it was totally different.
Yeah.
Yeah, the percussion was really simple too.
Yeah. It was a slow build through that.
Yes.
Which is kind of a nice way to, I think, ease you into this album.
Mm-hmm.
I like the kind of cheekiness of that a little bit. You know, I felt good about you until I didn't.
Yeah.
It's like a little playful. Like I love the I guess rawness of her voice. Like she's really close to the mic. Like just instantly kind of get
100%.
the vibe of kind of more intimate setting. I
love
think.
her voice.
Yeah. All right, let's get into this next one called Risk.
There's that acoustic guitar.
Which this is, I'm pretty sure, Gracie playing.
Look at me now, said I wouldn't do it, but I hunted you down. Know you were a girl, but it didn't work out. Know you bought a house, but you had to move out. And I'm not proud, cause I'm just scared of you shooting it down. You can just talk and I'll stare at your mouth. It could be bad, but I wanna find out. And I wake up in the middle of the night. God, I'm actually invested. Haven't even met him. Watch this be the wrong thing. Classic. God, I'm jumping in.
Again, with the playfulness there. Classic.
Heard the risk is drowning, but I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. Isn't it fun thinking I'm right when I'm probably wrong? Holding my breath like I miss someone, knowing damn well that I haven't been touched by you. And watch this be the wrong thing. Classic. God, jumping in the deep end. It's more fun to swim in. Heard the risk is drowning, but I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna
love that.
until I break it. You'll be my favorite mistake. I wish you could hold me here shaking. You're the risk. I'm gonna take it. Why aren't you here?
Like there's like no breaks. Just like tension kind of building.
Too soon to tell you I love you. Too soon to tell you I love you.
Wow.
God, I'm actually invested. Think I really want this. I'm not even kidding. No, I'm actually invested. Haven't even met yet. Wish that I was kidding. I'm not and I hate it. But I'm actually invested. Haven't even met yet.
Little background vocals there.
Jumping in the deep end. It's more fun to swim in. Heard the risk is drowning, but I'm gonna take it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna
Awesome
take
drums.
it. Heard the risk is drowning, but I'm gonna take it. Too soon to tell you I love you. Too soon to tell you I love you. Too soon to tell you I love you. You're the risk, I'm gonna take it.
Love that one. Her voice was really on point. Got to see some more range. I like kind of when she was like shouting one of the lyrics.
Yep.
That was really cool. You could feel like the emotion behind it.
And that was all like that tension I was talking about was building up
Yeah.
to that point, and then
Yeah.
it released into that instrumental and kind of brought it back down, which is great dynamics.
The cadence, like I loved that. Each line was kind of unique and wow.
Really love that one. Acoustic guitar, great way to add that energy to it.
Mm-hmm. That percussion there towards the end was really nice.
It was almost like a drum line.
Yeah.
All right, let's get this next one. Blowing Smoke.
I cut the rope and you fell from the tower. I let it go for my peace of mind. Tell me, is she prettier than she was on the internet? Are your conversations cool? Like, are you even interested? I know what you are, brighter than the stars. Tell me if she takes you far, far enough away from all the baggage you've been carrying. Up another hill to all the girls who help you bury it. They're just blowing smoke. I'll say what they won't. I know everything they don't. I hear a voice like a boom in my tower.
Love that
Sleep
synth.
alone, I'm completely fine. And you look stupid going out. If she's got a pulse, she meets your standards now. You feel nothing, and yeah, you still at her. But I bet you're at her place right now. And I find your books pretentious now. At the time they fed the fantasy, I was so impressed at your hotel. Took a drag and read aloud to me. And you knew my last love let
Cool,
me
like,
down.
vocal
It was
effect they
your
did there.
one
Yep.
perfect opening. And I bet you think about me now when you should be sleeping. But tell me, is she prettier than she was on the internet? Oh, they're just blowing smoke. I'll say what they want. I know everything they don't.
That electric guitar is Justin Vernon from Bon Iver. He's got like 3 or 4 credits across this album, which I thought was cool.
I like the lyrics on that one. There was a couple that stood out to me. They're just blowing smoke. I'll tell you what they won't.
Right.
That was really, I like that.
Yeah.
I feel like she's saying they're just going to stroke your ego.
Right.
And I'm going to tell you like it is and be honest with you because we have a deeper connection.
I like that. I like the line, you know, is she prettier than she is on the internet?
Mm-hmm.
Who is?
And I love how she sings it. Whenever she jumps into the chorus, it kind of picks up a little bit of pace.
Mm-hmm. All right. The next one was the biggest single until that bonus track came out. So I Love You, I'm Sorry. I feel like you probably heard this one.
2 August ago, I told the truth, oh, but you didn't like it, you went home. That's just the way life goes. I like to slam doors closed. Trust me, I know it's always about me. I love you, I'm sorry. 2 summers from now, will life been talking, but not all that often. We're cool now. I'll be on a boat, you're on a plane, going somewhere sane. I love you, I'm sorry. You were the best, but you were the worst. As sick
Favorite
as it
part.
sounds, I loved you first. I was a dick, it is what it is. I happen to kick the age-old curse. I tend to
Nice.
laugh whenever I'm sad. I stare at the crash, it actually works. Making a
So
mess,
backing
should
vocals
never
every
end,
other
so wrong
line.
again.
Nice.
Wrong again. The way life goes, joyriding down our road. Lay on the horn to prove that it haunts me. I love you, I'm sorry. The way life
So much layering.
goes, I wanna speak in code. Hope that I won't make it about me. I love you, I'm sorry.
That was really lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Really good at the storytelling and the painting the picture in the moment. So you feel
Just
like you're there. Cadence again.
mm-hmm. I don't know. It's all about that bridge to me. Once that bridge comes
Yeah.
in, I'm just like, oh, sold.
It was great.
Sold.
I'll have to hear it again to capture all the lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
I love how she said, haunts me. How she played with the word haunts. It almost reminded me of Taylor Swift a little bit.
Haunted.
Yeah.
Speaking of Taylor, she's on the next song.
Ooh. Yes, we've heard this one. Yes.
Yep. Another one with a great bridge.
Yeah. I think the first time I heard it, I had a hard time deciphering between the two.
Mm-hmm.
Like when Taylor was swinging versus Gracie, but I definitely can tell now.
Do you miss us? I felt it, you held it. Do you miss us? Wonder if you regret the secret of
Love those swells that Aaron does.
I know you know. It felt like something old. It felt like something holy, like souls bleeding slow. It felt like
That build there
alone.
up until
Yeah.
this point.
9 years old. So how can you be cold when I open my home? And if history's clear, the flames always end up in ashes. And what seemed like fate, give it 10 months and you'll be past it. Babylon lovers hanging missed calls on the line. I give you mine.
Here we go.
You were talking false prophets and prophets. They make in the margins of poetry.
Like bass distortion.
Never read up on it. Shame couldn't learn something. Robert Bly on my nightstand. Gifts from you. How ironic the curse. Oh, a miracle curse. Oh, an oracle. You're incomparable. Fuck you was chemical. You
That was so epic.
I know. So good.
I felt it, you held it. Do you miss us? Wonder if you regret the secret of us.
Go ahead.
No, go.
No, go.
Yo.
I was just going to say, I felt Taylor in every sense of the way on this one.
Mm-hmm.
The lyrics were definitely very poetic, and just the way these lines are delivered, I just felt her in every sense of the way.
And the bridge. She's an architect over here. I think she was like, okay, I got to give it my best. The best bridge here, because that's what people know me for, and I got to
build.
bring it, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah, no, epic
really
build,
epic.
Yeah.
Almost cinematic.
for sure. I mean, there's strings and everything in there, and layering, just so satisfying. She said they
It
weren't
wasn't
planning
planned.
on making
Yeah.
music. They just were in the moment and did it, which is even better. All right, on to the next. Let It Happen.
I've never craved someone's attention as much as yours. Thought I should mention that I'd bet all my money that I will lose to you and hand you my life. Here's to hoping you're worth all my time. I might barely know you, but still don't love you yet, but probably will. Turn me into something tragic just for you. I let it happen. I let it happen. But it's fine, 'cause I can tell that I'm projecting half the time. I lack context, so I've made up all these lies. It's just the only thing that
Like
helps
vocal
me
sample
sleep
back there.
at night. And now I'm looking in the mirror. You made me
A
think
classic
I
Aaron
can't
thing.
believe
That
I have
boom-a-ding.
to be here. I bet all my money that I will lose to you and hand you my life. Here's to hoping you're worth all my time. If you were to have me, I'll be waiting all my life. I bet all my money that I will lose to you and hand you my life. Here's to hoping you're worth all my time. I hope you're worth my time. I might barely know you,
love
but
that.
still don't love you yet, but probably will. Turn me into something tragic just for you. I let it happen.
Distortion.
All I was hearing was all the layered vocals
Yep,
that,
which I'm always here
that
for.
really brought me in there at the end.
Yep.
Not that her voice doesn't draw you in on its own, because it just has such a beautiful tone to it. Like, I really, really love her voice a lot.
Yep. It's not like a powerhouse voice. It's just an emotional, real, intimate voice.
It's just like, it's raw. Like you said, intimate. It has, I don't know,
Some good
texture to it.
texture. I was going to say,
Texture,
yeah.
that just makes it unique, and I really like that.
Next one is Tough Love.
I took a train to Boston and I wanted to cry. He's gone, I'm 24 and it's a Saturday night. I ran and took his jacket with the rip in the side. I hate when we fight, sucks when we fight, but honestly whatever. He's just one of the boys I'll date for like a summer and I leave when I'm bored. This train is full of strangers, but I might like him more. Said I might like him more, yeah, no, I like him more. And that's just tough love, but I mean it, really mean it. I'm not charmed, so I'm leaving. I laughed a second, he tried to call my bluff. I guess it's always funny until it's not. When I left and there to feel it, couldn't guess what I'd be leaving for. No chance that we spent 20s on random men. Not one of them is cooler than all my friends. And I hate to leave him bleeding, but I know not what I'm leaving. I'm walking by the river and I stop by the boats at night. It's kinda tempting just to see if you float. The benches by the Charles gave me somewhere to go. I feel like I'm home. There's a bar down the road. I'm wasted with the sister of a boy that I met through someone back in college. She's a weird intellect. Oh no, not what I'm leaving. No, I'm not gonna miss the way he kicked me in my bed while sleeping. And I'm not gonna miss his shitty friends and nights of their binge drinking.
Nope.
And I'm not gonna miss his old inflated ego, shallow thinking. And I'm not gonna miss denying that I got my own damn reasons. I laughed a second, he tried to call my bluff. I guess it's always funny until it's not.
Tempo on that one, a lot
Yeah.
faster, which I enjoyed.
Yeah, a little change of pace.
yes.
And started out with like that synth, which kind of,
Yeah, that was cool.
there's a little change because
Sure.
I think it was mostly acoustic guitar, at least is the main driver up until now.
I like when she literally just lists all the reasons she left him.
Right. Yeah, kind of brutal.
She's not sugarcoating it all, just leaves it all out there, plain and simple.
but still has fun with it. This next one's I Knew It, I Know You.
And all I did was right by me. I heard that almost killed you. Well, I knew it, I know you. I called it. And I think that you earnestly have waited on apologies. But I can't pretend that I'm sorry when I'm not sorry. So are you sad about the fact that you can't write me when I'm not sorry? And we don't even know each other now. And I'd blow all my plans if you'd me out. We could talk, we could get it, we could both calm down.
The switch up.
It all changed for me and I told you. You had the wrong idea about me. And all I ever did was consider you. Until all I could do was consider me. I was your entertainment from a dark place.
The like synth with it. It's going with the same melody.
Outside yourself. It's not my fault you can't sit with the hard thing.
Production was really nice on that one.
Yeah.
Violins were definitely a nice addition.
And that switch up.
Yeah.
I think I love the second half better than the first half because of that switch up. The way the downs, all the down stuff they're doing and kind of vocal effect. And then, like I said, that melody of, I'm guessing it's a synthesizer. It's with it. Just so satisfying.
Yeah, it definitely made the song more dynamic.
Yeah. Right, on to the next. Gave You I, Gave You I. Those tones they use are so
You were
tasty.
my worst time. You were the shoreline. You were the crash and now I break. Gave you my best days. Gave you the deep pain. Gave you I, gave you I.
Panning,
gave
too.
You I, gave you I. My what you wanted. And you did all that I wouldn't do. Erasing lines around us. I held my head, I used to hold you, but now I'll walk around us. And I can't lie and claim confused when I know just what happened.
So pretty.
Me, and still I gave you I, gave you I, gave you I. My honest commitment, I sat and listened. I was your floorboard holding it down. When did you slip through my fingers? Did I ever have you? Was I just a placeholder to fill the hole inside you? I've been feeling sick, but I should help myself.
Definitely in her feelings on this album.
Call you.
Laying it all out there.
Nothing left to say, 'cause you're not over her now, are you?
She's sad about it.
Her voice is really incredible, and I've said this a lot, but also for this only being her second album, she seems really in control of it. And while you said she may not have a lot of range, she uses it in many different ways that keep you engaged and really navigate you through a song, which I enjoy a lot.
Yeah. And I don't like say she doesn't have range. I just meant she's not like a Beyonce power voice.
Yeah.
She's a different type of voice, but it works really well in the lane that she's in.
Mm-hmm.
She still emotes the feelings. You can definitely feel what she's feeling without
she
all
uses
that.
her voice in many different ways.
Yep.
And I like every single one of them.
Yep. Very beautiful.
Yeah.
And I think texture is, a good word that we said earlier to describe it.
Totally.
You can hear a lot of texture in the voice.
Definitely felt like a more personal song to her.
Mm-hmm.
Very vulnerable and open with the lyrics on this one.
Yeah, definitely seemed like a journal entry. All right, the next one.
I did my pacing and reeling.
Really interesting instrumental.
I even think it looked cute at times. I know there's more than that feeling. I didn't know it for most of my life. Don't worry, I know I'll see you again. You'll make me cry when it comes to an end. You were great, what a show. But I don't recommend getting close. It's how it goes. But I'll see you again. I was impressed with my every line.
It's interesting because the BPM's so high for her singing tonight.
Mm-hmm. It's a nice contrast.
Yeah.
One of us was stoned. You were on my screen. So I'm almost like, is she just in the house by herself watching this person on the screen? And she's just talking about the characters in the show? Or is this like a whole metaphor
exactly
for a relationship that she was in?
Let us know what you think. Next one is Good Luck Charlie, which was also the name of, I think, a Nickelodeon or Disney show.
Disney show, yeah.
Apparently there's no relation. So I don't know if that was just rolling around the back of her head and she didn't realize that.
It was her favorite show growing up.
Maybe.
You keep a picture of Audrey inside of your wallet. Went for a drink and the bartender thought she was dead. He made you live out that nightmare and you nearly lost it. You made a joke and you watched it go over his head. Good luck, Charlie. I hope you're happy.
Got a bit of a Western feel.
Yeah. Very storytelling as well. Like the whole bar and telling the bartender talking to him. It's very reminiscent of country.
You know that it's her or nothing. Good luck, Charlie. I hope
Justin Vernon vocals. Back there.
That sound there is what really adds to the Western feel.
Yep. This is another one where I wasn't quite sure if the person was dead or not, because
You went for a drink and the bartender thought she was dead.
That's what. And then you made a joke that went over his head. But I don't know if the joke was to change the subject from that or because the person isn't dead. I don't know. I don't know what this is about. Because there's also the part where, fly over Michigan, I bet you see her right on the wing of the plane and the lakes and the sky, which would also allude to maybe being dead because it's more about the memory of the person, but it could also just be a past relationship that you're missing.
You see him everywhere.
Right.
Which is common.
Right, on to the next one, Free Now, which I really enjoy.
I know that you're removed. I can feel it when we talk. You start to let me in, but then you shut it off. And it's half of you that hurts sometimes, the half that I don't get. How does pain taste when it melts into your tongue? It's a pain that I caught you at a bad time. It's a shame that I memorized your outline. You were straight up with me, you were so kind. But I knew what you knew, honey, great minds. It was harsh cause I lost what I wanted. I was brave when I kissed you in London. We're collateral here and we got it. Hope you find somewhere safe for your baggage. Every page that I wrote you were on it. Feel you deep in my bones, you're the current. And I showed no restraint, it was something I was scared of till you made me love it. If you find yourself out,
So good.
if there is a right time, chances are I'll be here. We could share a lifeline. Catch me on the way down. Never been less empty. All I feel is free now.
Maybe this is about Charlie. Maybe she tried to get involved with the guy that's still mourning the loss of this other, and that was the baggage she's referring to.
Okay.
That's why she hopes he's happy, but
Yeah. I mean,
I could be totally wrong.
So
I'm probably
that-
wrong.
I feel is actually the actual closer to the album. Close to You is on the original, but I think it's more of a bonus on the original.
Okay.
So I think with ending the album on that note, I think is good because it's more of a positive note, like I'm better without you.
I'm free now.
I'm free of this, and it kind of lets all the feelings of the album kind of go away, I feel, as far as like a closer. So I like that aspect. But that build up at the end, so good.
It was cinematic in the sense that I feel like I could hear that song in a movie.
So the next song, Close to You probably heard,
Okay.
was I think an older song that either she had previewed for fans or maybe did live. And I think they were demanding it, so they kind of reworked it for this album. But this is like the only one that has like a different producer, Sam Dae Jong, which you'll understand because it's a little bit more poppy, a little bit different vibe. So we'll get into that. But yeah, we'll get into that, and then we'll do the other bonus tracks on Patreon. So
Smoky dark, crowded room. I need nothing under pink light in June. I was so cool, but then all of a sudden you saw me look at you. I burn for you, and you don't even know my name.
you know what I mean? Different vibes, definitely more pop leaning.
I'd give up everything to be close to you. Pull the trigger on the gun I gave you when we met. I wanna be close to you. You pull me in and touch my neck, and now I'm dying. You should be
Interesting painting.
for life. I'll be signing every dotted line. Chemical override, ultraviolet. You could be mine tonight. And I burn for you,
That was a crazy riser there.
Definitely the most pop
Right.
of all the songs.
Yeah. And
or at least pop radio.
So not only sonically, it doesn't kind of fit the vibe. I think topic-wise, it kind of doesn't fit either because most of it are all breakup songs.
This is like which I kind of enjoy because it's a nice change of topic
for sure.
Definitely about just those burning emotions and feelings when you're kind of first getting into
new
somebody.
Relationship. Yeah. Definitely a banger. I mean, on its own, it's definitely a great song.
Totally.
Really enjoyed that. What do you think about the album overall?
The album's great. Like I said, love her voice, so that sold me right there.
Mm-hmm.
She knows how to use it, and she uses it well. She seems very well trained with it. There was enough variety in the songs. We had some fast-paced ones. We had some slower tempo ones. And then also her cadence is what sold me. How she delivered some of her lines, made it more unique, even though it wasn't like heavy beats and production to keep you interested. Her voice kept me interested.
That was The Secret of Us.
Really good. I'm glad you showed it to me because I've been wanting to hear it
I know.
for a long time now, and Spotify keeps trying to spoil it for me.
Yeah.
They keep serving me up songs. I'm like, oh, I really like
that
that
song. I kept coming on in the car from my stuff, and I kept having to turn it off or turn the volume down.
So yeah, thank you for showing it to me.
Awesome.
Now we're about to check out all of the bonus tracks from this album. So if you want to see our reaction to those, head on over to Patreon. Check them out.
Yep. Appreciate your support over there. And we'll catch you guys in the next one.
Later.
All right, here we go. This first one is called Cool. Cool. It's pretty cool. I haven't actually heard these. I've only heard That's So True.
I'm not offended, and I never was. The satellite to your face. You can
I lied. I have heard this one.
I'm acting bored, it's my right. After all the love that you bought.
Yeah, she says that.
Mm-hmm.
I think I hate her, I'm not that evolved. I'm sorry, she's missing side claw for pieces.
Aaron's so good at guitar plucking.
I swear that I was looking
Sounds like it's two different vocal recordings in each year.